tell us a little bit about Charlotte in this matchup? When you look at them, they've unbeaten, I want to say, like 11 or 12 out of their last 13. And some of the players that they have, you talk about it, the Premier League winner, guys like that. What are you looking forward to facing them?
Yeah, listen, it's a good team with good individual players, and Fuchs and Oberton, Marveau, Bronico. They have a lot of talent. There's no doubt about it. I've said it a lot this year. I'm absolutely confident in the group. We've had a really good week of training, and we're looking forward to Saturday and being here at home.
How different was last Saturday's game? I've seen so many times where you play against teams and they kind of sit back a little bit. Was it refreshing to have Miami challenge you the way they did and just get to see how your team responds?
Yeah, I think it certainly provided different issues that we talked throughout the week. And anytime you have a playoff game like that against a really good opponent, I think it's excellent for preparation, right? So we've gone through a difficult game here at home last week, and I think that certainly prepares us well coming into Charlotte.
You guys talked as a team at all about scenarios beyond this weekend? I mean, you have to, I guess, pay attention to what happened in the Western Conference and know that there is that goal out there. If you do make the final, and it will be here in Louisville. Is that something that's come up at all?
No, to be honest, it's if we don't get the job done this weekend and that stuff, it becomes irrelevant. So the idea is that obviously we keep the focus on Charlotte, and we control what we can control, which is this game, and we'll deal with whatever comes next if that's the case.
Do you notice a difference in mentality, demeanor, anything in guys once playoffs come?
I think this group has been through it so often in the last few years that our training sessions, things like that, nothing has really changed, right? The mentality is excellent throughout the entire year. It has been. And obviously we've learned from some bad moments that we've had, and I think that's the most enjoyable part about working with this group is day in and day out they bring the right mentality, they bring the right fight, and they execute the ideas. So not much has changed other than we know we have a very good opponent coming in a game that you have to win to advance.
Going back to the beginning really of this franchise, it has always achieved at this level and gotten to this point at least and often farther. From where you sit, what have they done such a good job here? What's been a key to that?
Yeah, I think there's obviously an understanding of the culture here and what it takes to be a part of Louisville City. I think the continuity has been really important. We have a lot of experienced guys that have been through this quite a bit over the last 4 years, 5 years. And so I think anytime that you have that, it's an advantage for the group, for the club, obviously for myself, and you see that. As I said, not much has changed in training, right? We have to come out, execute the ideas, understand those ideas, and we've continued to do that, the 3 years that I've been here now.
Is that, an advantage that to a certain degree just feels like a normal game, and if it is a playoff game, and you might look at your opponent. I mean, Charlotte has never been in the championship playoffs before.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that there's a collective understanding of the group that if you don't win the game, you move on. But the composure, the understanding of this is something that we've been through before, there's real value in that. And the players, they talk about it all the time, right? And so we're going to experience an unbelievable crowd again. I'm confident in that. We're going to be here at home, which is important to us. I think our record has shown that. And the players always have that little bit extra bite anytime we're able to play here at home. So we're excited. The players are prepared, and we'll continue the next 2 days to make sure that we're ready to go on Saturday.
Last week you compared Miami to Birmingham in terms of playing style. Is there somebody that Charlotte reminds you of that we've seen this year?
I think you're going to see a lot of similarities when they have the ball to what we saw against Miami again. So I think the players are going to be well prepared. A lot of good video on it, and so I would say you're going to see a similar opponent from a principle standpoint that you saw against Miami.